taken over the hallowed ground between the hedges, and you know the dogs are ready to bite. Welcome Between the Hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Pirates will put total leather and will get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Georgia's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and more. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They just keep firing. Touchdown, Georgia! First points of the day are on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Now, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Got a man in the middle. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They booted away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. They'll run for it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
And how about the simple run? Like, I believe in my guys. We're going to pound the rock. We're going to get the first down. Nice job by this offense.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical. And he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Touchdown, Dogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. He's got an open man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grabbed behind the line. It's McClure. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground. So
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Pirates line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Nice move to keep running. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step. Make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first time.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Back to throw, it's Dyer. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up the 4th down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll test the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for it.
On target over the middle. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On the option. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. So he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Coaches practice red zone more than ever, especially defensively. You know you're going to give up yards. You know they're going to pile it up like crazy now with spread and with tempo. What a great job the last 2 plays by this defense, stopping the passing attack and getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he got loose. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. And the Dogs moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Sweet cut there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Pringle. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, Dave. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Punt is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. Quick step and go. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. and the type of lost guys that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages? Or we'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Toss sweep to the right. Oh, better look out. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Dogs haven't just been hungry. They've been famished. They have just eaten up this offense all day.
everything they've tried to do hasn't worked. This defense, not only are they well organized, not only are they talented, they're well coached, they listen, they play so hard, they don't give you a thing.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Grab near the marker. It's McCoy. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air, it's Van Buren. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got room at the 35. Flying down the right side. At the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. He lofts one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Using his legs, it's Overton. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
cut your losses.
You're right, absolutely. Slide, don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They punt it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Well, these guys have gotten off to a great start, getting out of the gate 3-0. Jesse, do we have a contender on our hands?
I know it's early, Reese, but this looks like a team right now that could be in that college football playoff discussion come year's end. They've got the playmakers. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. They've overcome some tests